my channel. Welcome to today's video. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Jane. I normally do sort of fashion hauls, reviews, that type of thing, so go check out my other content. Yeah, happy to have you here. So today's video is actually in collaboration with OIA Skin. So they kindly gifted me some of these anti-wrinkle patches, and obviously I'm always looking for ways to stay youthful. If you're interested, I'm 45. I'm always looking for youthful things, whether it's sort of neck reducing stuff or wrinkles or makeup or wrinkle reducing stuff. I'm always looking for new ways to sort of slow that clock down. So if this is the type of video you like, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it would really help my channel. So obviously today we're going to be reviewing this OIA Skin, and they kindly gifted this to me, which is their all-in-one patches, which are 7 patches in total. They're basically patches that you can apply to your face, your crow's feet around the eyes, smile lines, neck, and they're supposed to minimize any sort of small wrinkles that you have there, and really good for like aging skin, let's say. So these patches are supposed to smooth the wrinkles, plump out the skin. So obviously wearing them creates some sort of moisture underneath the skin. It's supposed to make the wrinkles kind of disappear or minimize, should we say. So yeah, basically I've got all these to try, and not only that, they're not just a one-time try thing. You can use these up to 15 times before they're actually sort of spent, if you know what I mean. So we're going to get this opened together. I'm just to have a look at what's inside. But inside the actual parcel we've got the forehead patch, 4 eyes and smile patches. So obviously eyes and smiles here, so you get 4 of those. A neck patch, which is obviously going to target this sort of wrinkle that I seem to get around the bottom of my neck here. And then you've got a chest patch as well that's going to help with this décolletage, is that what we call it? This kind of area here, which isn't overly wrinkly on me. I'm not a sun lover. I avoid it these days, and I always wear sunscreen, so I don't really have any wrinkles on my chest. Most of my wrinkles are probably around the eye, maybe the forehead now, but although I do usually have Botox, it has worn off. So obviously I do have wrinkles here, but we're going to do some good before and after pictures and stuff so that we can see how well these are working. So just to give you an idea of cost for this particular all-in-one pack, and they do different packs. This one's down as £54 on their website, which I'll leave all the info below so that you can have a look for yourselves. But like I said, you do get 15 uses out of these patches, so if they work, they're going to be well worth the money that's spent. So let's get into unpacking these patches. Right guys, so inside the pack itself, you've got this sort of leaflet here that's just going to explain a little bit about how to apply them. So it's obviously talking about cleansing, and obviously not wearing like moisturizer, making sure that's fully absorbed or don't put it on at all, and then obviously how to apply them as well. So there is quite a lot of detailed instructions there on how to do that, and obviously after use about rinsing them and just washing them a little bit, just to make sure you keep the best out of them and you get the uses out of them. So there's patch maintenance there. This obviously tells you a little bit, if you want to pause the video to read this, you can do a little bit of behind the scenes about the patches themselves, about how they work, how they sort of stimulate hydration, and sort of stimulate collagen production as well. It gives you a bit of an example of the skin here too. So inside we have these ones, which are the under eye and for the smile line. So we have those, and then this one for the forehead. I had to just check, and that's for the forehead. Then this one is actually for the neck area, so underneath the chin neck area. Then we have this one, which is the chest as well. So we're going to go and apply these now. It also comes with these little cards as well for you to stick on afterwards. Once you've pulled them off the back of there, you can save them here for next time, for obviously get your 15 uses out of them. So we're going to give them a go now, and we're going to test them out. But just before we do that, I'm just going to give you a bit of a close-up, just to do a good before and after. So I'm just going to do a close-up of my eye so that we've got a nice sort of before. So I mean, just check out sort of wrinkles and stuff around the eye here. Smile lines sort of here, and then forehead, so and then underneath the neck here, I've got a little bit of wrinkling going on here, but I think the actual band is going to probably target this sort of one line that I've got here. So I'll be putting it there. And then obviously the chest area, which you probably can't see, I haven't really got any wrinkles there, but we're going to try that out anyway. So let's get into the next part of the video. Right, there's no specific time as to how long to keep them on for, so it does say that you can sleep in them, which might be quite uncomfortable, so I don't fancy doing that. But I'm going to put them on for at least, I'm going to say a couple of hours, just to give it a good try. So yeah, I will put them on for 2 hours, and I'll be back. But I'll come back shortly just to show you me applying them so that you can see how they look, and then we'll come back after 2 hours just for you to check out the results. Okay. Right guys, so I'm back. I've just cleaned my face and everything. I'm going to be having a look at putting on the patches. So I'm going to go with the forehead patch first, which is sort of this shape. Now you can take them off the plastic here, and then you can store them actually onto the little plastic cases that you actually get here, so you can store them later. So I'm going to open it up. Now they sort of come with like a backer on there, you can see that. I think you don't actually keep that part because you actually store it on the plastic afterwards. So I'm going to pull that off and pull the other side off as well. And this is the one that kind of goes on the forehead. I'm going to wear these for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to come back and let you know what I think. So I'm going to position that about there, and that's going to sort of target. It's very soft, by the way. It's not, I thought it was a little bit more harder plastic, but it isn't. It's going to target sort of those lines on my forehead. So that's that one. And then we have these ones, which are these kidney shaped ones, which are going to go under the eyes. So you do get 2 lots. I think you wear them like that. Totally wrong. They go like that. So I'm going to pop the first one on. These are going to hold in like moisture. So if you want to, I think I gave you a little bit of a beforehand. So here, if you have a look at my wrinkles, if you can come in, I'm going to bring you in a little bit more so that you can see what I'm doing. And then you've got a good before after. So this is, see, I've got a few wrinkles here, sort of crow's feet and stuff. So hopefully we can get them targeted. So I'm going to pop that on there. I didn't want to go too close to the eye. It feels a little bit weird when I look down. Then this is the other eye, which I'm going to pop on sort of there. They sort of really stick straight away, which is really good. So that goes there. That one feels a little bit better. I don't think that one's as close on the inside as the other one. So maybe I've not positioned that in the right place, but I'm going to leave that for now. Now we've got the other one that goes underneath here, and it's hopefully going to get rid of this sort of line underneath. But I'm also going to wear these ones as well. I'm kind of not sure which way to wear these, so I'm going to just how do we position these? Sort of position them like, I think for the nasal folds sort of thing. Is that right? Maybe not. Do it like that. This side, which is like so. That's going to target those sort of lines here. And then we have this long one, which is going to be for the neck area. So this one's going to go under here, right on that crease that I've got. So get my hair in the way. So you can see that. So that's going to go there, hopefully target that one crease that I've got underneath. And then we do have the sort of chest one, which I'm going to put on as well, which I'll do now. So I haven't got the best top on here, so I'm going to try and position it as best as I can without my chain getting in the way. So that's sort of down there. I don't know whether you can see that. Let me just bring you down a little bit. Try to sort of smooth it out. That I don't really have any wrinkles on my chest, so we'll just see what happens with that. Right, so I'm going to sit like this. I'm going to sit like this for the next couple of hours. I think it's about 8 o'clock, so I'm going to be back about 10 o'clock, and then we'll see what it's all about. So I'll see you in a little while. Right, guys, so it's been about 2 hours since I put these on. I'm going to take them off. So this one, to be honest, this neck one kept actually coming off. The rest have stayed very well. This one, I think I ate food as well. I ate my tea with this on, so that one's come away a little bit there. I'm going to place them back on the cards afterwards. They need a bit of a clean, I believe, so I'll have to just look at the notes for that. And I'm going to place them on these cards. But yeah, I'm going to take them off now and give you a little look at what we're working with here. So I'm going to go with the neck one first, because that one kept falling off. We'll have a look shortly on how well that works. So I'm going to take the chest one off as well. Just tilt you down so I see you take this one off. My necklace is above it, by the way, so I'll take that off. They feel really nice. I mean, they feel nice to take off. I couldn't imagine sort of sleeping in them. I think that might be a bit much, because I think, to be honest, they'd probably fall off if I was going to sleep in them. So that's them ones. Right, so that's off. My skin feels really good, actually. It feels really sort of it feels like it's got some moisture to it. I don't know. So take these ones off. These ones were coming a little bit loose at the bottom, and that one. Then we have the eye ones. That one and this one. And then, last but not least, the forehead one. Feels, honestly, you can feel the actual moisture underneath these patches. And for now, I've stuck them all back on the cards here so that I can, I'll have to give them a bit of a wash, and then obviously we can reuse them. So just having a look at, let me just zoom you right in so that you can see the result. Now I'm going to put these side by side, so I can't actually see whether there's going to be a lot of difference, but I don't know whether you can tell any difference from the underneath. I'm going to do a bit of a side by side. It certainly feels moisturised. This is this side. There's me smiling. So yeah, I do feel like there's moisture. Definitely can feel the moisture there. My forehead, is that any better? I think that actually feels, it actually looks a little bit better to me. I don't know whether you can tell that at all. These sort of ridges here weren't terrible anyway. Excuse my lips, by the way. I had them done the other day and they're still bruised. So they still need to go down. So yeah, so I feel like they weren't terrible anyway. So I don't know whether I'll see much on that. Now the neck one was quite an important one because I felt like I had a bit of a crease, and to be honest, I feel like the crease isn't quite there now. You can see a little bit here, but I think that's because I had it slightly lopsided. I can see a little bit of a crease here still, but I think it's because I had it positioned more on the left than on the right, and maybe it didn't get there. I think the last bit sort of finished here, which explains why the crease is just a little bit higher. So you can see that it has literally taken that crease away. That's no longer there, really, if you know what I mean. It's much less. Now as for my chest, didn't really have any sort of lines on there anyway, so I can't really see much of a change there, but I think if you'd have had any crepiness going on here, that would have been minimised. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually. I think I look a little bit fresher. I think it's just bringing that sort of moisture to the skin, which I thought was really good. Like I said, ignore my lips. Yes, I do feel like it feels a lot fresher, and I feel like the lines are minimised a little bit as well, which is really good. If you're interested, I'm 45 years old, so I'm really quite impressed with these patches. They're really good, and you can use them for up to 15 times if I've not already said that already. So yeah, really happy with them. So that's everything for the video. I'll leave all the stuff linked below if you're interested in buying them for yourself. They are really kind of worth the money because you do get 15 uses out of them, and like I said, my skin feels absolutely lovely. So yeah, that's everything for the video. If you want to give me a big thumbs up, that would be brilliant. If you want to subscribe, you can do it in the link below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave it on the screen, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.